Then
Tell us a bit about the story of survival. So we are talking about you are here today.
yes,
There you've said the word survival, which means you've gone through some patches, rough patches.
yes.
Tell us a bit about maybe notable points and
Notable point.
Yeah.
So because she's single, no stable job, then you realize you have to keep on off school, but still have to work hard.
Yeah.
When I joined the Technical University of Kenya, actually I went to study urban and regional planning. But my head was thinking something else because of maybe some interaction after school. Number one, school teaches you how to write code.
Yes.
But most of the time, maybe it's a board. The lecturer writes Python code on the board.
Yeah.
The code works in his head, and you have it. But try to put it on your computer, and it's not working.
Yes.
That's something that was gray in the traditional education system.
How is it to work working for an international company? So you have this knowledge and experience.
Yes.
Then now you come in and you are supposed to. How is it?
It's number one is still the learning.
Yeah.
But again, there is one key challenge. It's a Chinese company.
Yeah.
Language barrier is the first thing.
Welcome to Raising Geniuses, and today we have a very interesting guest, one Zeph. This man, the moment you give him a problem, he has a perfect solution using technology. Karibu sana, Zeph.
Thank you.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
So we need to know more about you. Who is Zeph? And tell us a background about your learning in technology and the rest.
Okay. I hope you're all well. My name is Zeph. I work at Dahua Technology currently.
Dahua Technology?
Yeah, Dahua Technology is a global manufacturer.
Okay.
I'm a solution manager. Not manager for the users, manager for the solutions that users would want to have. A customer would come with a requirement. I think about the requirement, I think about what the manufacturer is providing and how we can match that customer's requirement so that it works for them. So that's the whole background of what I do.
Wow, can you give an example of the kind of solution?
Yeah, okay. Sure. For instance, customer comes and they want a parking system. We have barriers, we have cameras and all that can be used to install and set up this parking system. But then you'll realize that the customer's requirements are always different. We have others who have parkings outdoor, some parkings are indoor and all that. So when we think of it, I have to design based on the requirement, what is the entrance, how is the flow of the vehicle, and then after thinking about that, what is the customer's expectations? Is it to raise revenue? Is it to make efficiency in the parking management or what? Then once I think about that, I also think about who are the other players in the same requirement and what are they offering. So I design a solution for this customer that would work better or beat the manufacturers or even match the manufacturers' offer, but still bring value to the customer and achieve the objective.
Wow. So you are the interface between the customer and the technology.
Yeah.
So the customer's needs come and the technology is here, you make sure you align.
Sure, it aligns.
Wow.
Even if we have other players in the market who are offering a solution that would work with that, I also connect the different interfaces and then we give one unified solution.
Very interesting. Yeah. Now tell us about you. Who are you? Where did you start?
Okay. So I'm 28 years.
Okay.
I've been in the industry now, let's say 6 years, because I started, the first year is more while in school, at the same time doing a lot of things here and there. But I come from one background where everyone is not that educated, but people are curious of what can we do if we take you to school, what is going to be the output later on. So everyone is sending their child to school, people are learning, but then it is quite a challenge. Going to school, you have to survive the whole process. Then most of them you'll find they maybe finish primary school, they go to the higher school, but that's it.
Yeah.
I finished Form 4,
that's gone. Yeah.
But then because of that promise that if you continue learning, you're going to learn more and adapt to the market and get maybe a better standard of living.
Yeah.
I keep pushing.
Wow.
I joined college. That's 6 years, like 10 years ago. Then when I joined this college, I learn a lot, and it pushes me. As much as there is so much challenge in terms of how to maneuver the school, you understand, if you're in school, you have to beat the requirement, which is to attend all classes and pass the exam. But the life outside does not care about that. You still have to do it, whether you ate in the morning, whether today you ran coming to school, or something happened, there was an incident, you still have to match the goal. So despite all these challenges, still do my best to get to match into the requirement and achieve.
Wow. Then tell us a bit about the story of survival. So we are talking about you are here today.
Yes.
There you've said the word survival, which means you've gone through some patches, rough patches.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about maybe notable points and
notable points.
Yeah.
At what level? The higher level?
Just along the journey, just
along the
one
journey.
or two. Yeah.
So maybe let's think about high school, for instance. You're in high school with one parent who is supporting the whole system. Yeah?
Okay. So you are single, raised?
Yeah. My mother.
Yeah.
Though I grew up with my grandparent, not raised by the mother, but she was there present and providing things like school fees and all that. So because she's single, no stable job, then you realize you have to keep on off school, but still have to work hard.
Yes.
As much as you're told, go get school fees, you go home, but you don't abandon the book. You still study. By the time you're coming up to catch up with everyone else, you are already there.
So which college now did you, after all this?
After finishing high school, I joined the Technical University of Kenya, which is in Nairobi.
Before they were calling it, what was the name?
It was Kenya Poly.
Kenya Poly.
Yeah.
Now they turned it to Technical University.
Yeah, actually, my class was among the first pioneers of Technical University.
Yeah.
It was still transitioning from Kenya Poly, so you'll find several polytechnic kind of courses, at the same time introducing new degree courses over time. Okay. So I was among the first people to graduate with that.
Okay. Which course did you undertake?
When I joined the Technical University of Kenya, actually I went to study urban and regional planning. But my head was thinking something else because of maybe some interaction after school. Because the government is actually rigid. You get this mean point, you apply for the course, you're given what is available. But it's not really what you want. So lucky enough, there was an inter-transfer, which I said, let me just try and see. And I transferred to study communication and computer networks.
Wow, from urban
and regional
planning, and then to community. Wow, and they just accepted?
No, not just accepted. It was a process. You have to apply, and someone approves, and then now you can do the interfaculty transfer.
Okay. What guided this transition? Like, maybe there's a listener who is saying, for me, I'm already stuck. I've already started this course. I don't like it. I don't know what to do, and I need to transition. What guided the transition? When you make a decision?
Okay, maybe I take a step back and explain someone. While in high school, while in primary school, because I come from that humble background, I used to have a program that sponsors children and provides some level of support throughout that process. So in that process, I made friends and grew up with some guys. So there were some one or two people who are a step ahead. They are already in the market, and they are doing something. So I talked to one guy, maybe it's okay to mention his name. He's called Ramadan. And I asked him, I'm rethinking urban and regional planning because of the opportunities I can think in the market. What else can I do? In urban and regional planning, my thought is maybe someone gives me a job so that I can achieve. Then I have two options that I'm thinking. Maybe I study IT, I study computer networks, or I study computer technology. Then he told me, if you study computer technology, you are more focused on the software part. If you study IT, it's just general and basic. Then he told me, then now you have to think about the networks part. Then why is the networks more important? It's because maybe he's thinking, if I learn the network architecture and all that, then I can adapt to any other of those technologies. So that's how. So
the mentor was able to guide you to the best choice, which you chose more of the software side. Okay.
So he told me, if you learn computer networks, it's all of them actually computer science,
Yes.
just split into 3 basic levels so that people can specialize.
Yeah.
So, but you focus on computer networks,
Yeah.
you're going you are like studying telecommunication engineering.
Yeah.
Because growing up, my career path and my mentality was always study telecommunication, work with the big brands in telecommunication.
Wow.
But now with this transition, at least, I'm on the same path.
Wow, that's good. Now you finish college,
Yes.
and you have your telecommunications.
The computer networks
degree.
Yeah.
Computer networks degree. What happened?
While finishing school,
Yeah.
there was this lecturer. I'm happy about my lecturers in the last years of college, because doing my project, it was kind of a parents application, actually, a smart parents application. So building that application and presenting to the lecturers, this lecturer introduced me to one of his people in the market. And how it happened is, it was an internship. You just go and learn, support whatever the product that's in the market, and sell it, make sure it's working. So the internship started while I'm on my 4th year. Just after finishing the coursework, now you need to do the internship and then graduate. So it's part of the coursework. So from the internship, I finish the internship, graduate. That opportunity comes, same company, but now instead of working for the general company, I just work for one product they have.
Oh, okay.
So
the same company you were interning for is the one that gave you your first job.
The first job.
Yeah.
I'm glad for that, actually.
Wow. Is it the Dahua Technologies?
No.
Okay.
It's actually called Open Business.
Okay.
Maybe let me talk about this specific company.
Yeah.
When I joined Open Business, I started by just supporting clients, because it's a mobile point of sale application.
Yeah.
You support clients to onboard, train them if they are stuck and all that support. Then we started working on some products here and there to as an add-on to what they're offering, like service packages and all that. So you see, the logic is we're just providing. Then at the same time, in 2021 there, actually it's 2020. When did we have COVID? It's 2020 years.
Yeah.
Just before COVID, there was something that came up. Google partnered with that company to offer digital training. So in that program, we came to Google, get a lot of training here and there, and then we get certified as a Google trainer. Wow. Actually, a Google digital skills trainer. Wow. You see, now you are going to train someone who has no idea about anything digital. Yeah. You introduce what it is to them, and then they try it out. So in that process, I adapt to that program and then learn. So apart from just doing the general customer support and software troubleshooting and getting all those things, I also focus on training. Actually, I did my first training there for the largest number of around 850 people in one sitting. Yeah.
And you were just fresh from school?
Yeah.
Wow. How is it? Is it laymen, or how do you train people?
It's actually business people.
Oh.
So it's a business conference going on, and you have to also do the digital skills training. Yeah. So you see, my confidence was maybe training 5 people, 10 people, 20 people. Yeah. Then one day it comes up, we are a team, but now they have decided it's you going to do for this 800 people. Yeah. Now the first thing that comes to mind is actually you become tense. Yeah. The tension, yeah? But you still prepare because it's a job and you have to do it. Yeah. So you go do the training, introduce the solution to the people, educate them about the digital skills, how they can adapt to the digital skills over time. So in that set, since that day, I believe that company embraced me for a good training. Okay. So until now, I even do training. You do training. You want to learn something that I know? Yeah. I'll take you step by step, help you. If it's a demonstration, I'll do the demonstration. Yeah. If it's maybe a hands-on troubleshooting and all that. Yeah. I understand, I teach you from my perspective. Yeah. And I'm happy because the feedback with my customers is good. Yeah. And also the other representatives also give me positive feedback. Wow. Because I can educate. I also have content online based on the same.
Oh, you do your own content.
It also inspired me to start.
What's the name of your
If you need to find me, just search for Mwando the boss.
Okay, Mwando.
Mwando the boss.
Mwando the boss.
Yes.
You are the boss.
It's one word.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So here, we've learned something. Number one, you start by having, it's good to have a mentor, especially if you're going to a technology space. If you don't have a mentor, you may choose a technology solution or course that you do not, or will not be relevant, probably for what you have or in the market based on what your desires are. Number two, when you get to that space, make sure you do your level best. He had a project, and the lecturer was able to see talent and embraced him, and then recommended you to the company.
Yes.
And then you did a good job, and now you're here, you are trained as a Google trainer.
Yes.
And now you've picked up, instead of just giving solutions, you're now training other people on how to utilize technology and adapt the literacy and all these skills, which is very good. If I want to become a trainer, and I want to also start equipping other people into technology, what are the steps, or how do you advise somebody?
How to become a trainer?
Yeah.
First, you must know.
You have to know.
You have to know.
So where do I get the knowledge?
So maybe let's start a step back again.
Yeah.
With mentors.
Yeah.
So you mentioned someone has to mentor you to get to that. I'm also glad I also mentor. I'm sure I've mentored a lot of people. I even have testimonies of some I've mentored, and they work software development jobs and all that.
Wow.
Tech jobs.
Wow.
So to become a trainer.
How do you identify a mentor? Let's start there. How do you identify a mentor?
While learning, you will see someone doing this thing. Of course, to work with a mentor, it also goes with interest.
Yeah.
What are they doing? What are they offering? Then can they teach me to do this?
Yeah.
So you ask questions. You don't have to ask the right questions because you are looking for a mentor.
Yeah.
The mentor will guide you and tell you, now if you need to achieve this, just do this. Go do that, and then go back to them again. I've achieved this and this and this, or I've tried to achieve this and it did not work. What else can I do?
Okay.
That's in the process. You will not even know this guy is mentoring me or this person is mentoring me.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you'll realize he's been guiding me how to achieve this, and finally I have something that I can show. It could be a product.
Yeah.
It could also be just general knowledge that you're passing to the next person.
Yeah.
As long as you're passing knowledge to the next person,
Yeah.
I consider that as being already a mentor again.
Okay, a mentor. So on the back to training, where can I get some skills or information so that I can just start maybe basic training?
Everything has evolved.
Okay.
In the past, you had to go to a library.
Yeah.
Now, you just need the internet. That's the first place.
Yeah.
You just need the internet. Go online, search whichever the topic.
Yeah.
Just ask it what you want.
Yeah.
If you need a mentor, how can I get a mentor? The internet will give you that.
Yes.
Because the concept is the internet never forgets.
Yeah.
I publish my content there today and you're interested in that.
Yeah.
You search for it online, the internet will give you.
Yeah.
So that's the first place.
Yeah.
But again, we have communities.
Yeah.
We have communities. If you're interested in writing code, just search for a community that does that.
Okay. Do you have an example of a community?
I will use the online communities,
Yes.
like on Stack Overflow.
Yeah.
I have that.
Stack Overflow is for people who love.
Who love to write code. That's an example of a community. You write there a question.
Yeah.
Someone has faced that, and they will explain that back to you.
Yeah.
And they'll teach you.
Yeah.
So that's one type of a community.
Yeah.
Another way, we have these programs like Andela Learning Community.
Yeah.
Those are programs that are actually tailored for everyone to come learn. Maybe if you are passionate about Android development, you learn about that.
Yeah.
If you're passionate about web, there's a community within the same.
Yeah.
It's one big scope, but it has breakdown.
Yeah.
I'm also a testimony of the same program. I have certification for being an Android developer.
Yeah.
I can write mobile applications.
Okay.
So that's how. Another one is, let's say these institutions, they usually have programs.
Yeah.
We have programs for specialized institutions.
Yeah.
We also have programs from general institutions like universities and all that.
Yeah.
So you can always, I'm sure if you search online, whatever you're looking, it will come.
It will come.
But again, ask these people who are in the same space.
Yeah.
In that space, then.
So I hear more again, mentorship.
Yeah.
Let's move to the next stage now. Let's talk about a bit identifying a problem and coming up with a solution, which is your core business. What you do is you look at the problem and then you come up with these solutions. Tell me about how using technology, how should we bring up the creativity? Because there are things that you've learned there, other than being taught in school. You learned about how to maybe set up networks or write the code. How do you bridge that gap?
Okay, so number one, school teaches you how to write code.
Yes.
But most of the time, maybe it's a board. The lecturer writes Python code on the board. Yeah. The code works in his head, and you have it. But try to put it on your computer and it's not working. Work.
Yes.
That's something that was gray in the traditional education system.
Yes.
But again, there's practice.
Yeah.
You have to play around. Okay, it's not working. This is the error. How do I troubleshoot? Back to the community again. Yeah. The community takes you through the UCD. Yeah. But again, because you're talking about school, the school will provide the foundation.
Yeah.
If you need to know principles of programming, it will be there in the curriculum.
Yeah.
If you need to know how to start, it is there. Yeah. But now it's you. What more do you want to achieve? And then you start to focus on that. What gap am I missing? Can someone help me? Then it puts you on that perspective. Okay. So you understand. One thing is you ask to how do you make a solution for a client, right? Yeah. So the first thing is you have to know. Yeah. And how you know is by learning. Yeah. I can testify that the last 4 years that I've worked at Dahua, every single day I'm learning something new. Okay. Even today I learned something new, funny enough, about fiber. I'm not a professional in fiber, but the customer wants fiber, so I have to think about what can I offer. Yeah. So every single day, take every interaction and then one as a learning opportunity. Okay. You just learn and continue learning.
If I may ask again, how is it to working for an international company? So you have this knowledge and experience.
Yes.
Then now you come in and you are supposed to. How is it?
So number one is still the learning.
Yeah.
But again, there is one key challenge. It's a Chinese company.
Yeah.
Language barrier is the first thing. The first problem.
Yeah, ni hao.
Yeah, ni hao.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it has so many opportunities that you can think of because the manufacturer is a global manufacturer, supplying to all the markets in the world. More than 33,000 staff.
Wow.
That means the staff is not only Chinese and Kenyan.
Yes.
We have European staff and all that, right?
Yeah.
But now there's one thing, there's a system that is already built. And the system, when we talk about a system, we're talking about so many parts. There is someone who focuses on the human resources. There's someone who focuses on maybe the interaction part.
Yeah.
There's someone who focuses on only translation.
Yeah.
The company would hire someone to do translation.
Only
translation.
Yeah.
So you see, if you have specialized in something, then there's a place.
So the benefit of working for an international company, if you are in the tech space, is you find their core system.
Everything is there.
Yeah.
And now it's you to exploit it.
Okay.
Because I'm working in I'll call it the technical department.
Yes.
More on the engineering and solution design.
Yes.
I can imagine today you deliver a camera that's supposed to capture maybe this view, and it's not.
Yeah.
How do you help that customer for it to work?
Yeah.
Because I have to create headache to whoever is making it from the factory, so that we fix that problem, not necessarily returning it, because again, it's still a business that is doing. So I have to make that product work so that the business continuity is on. Okay. So you can think about involving so many players to make sure the product works.
Okay. So you say it's a very good environment for you to get exposed.
Yes.
Okay.
Learning is a big. Actually, it's a good environment for the exposure also.
Yeah.
From the same company, I've been to Europe, I've been to China.
Yeah.
I've been to several countries in Africa.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing.
You keep talking about learning. We talked about you need to also have a skill so that you can extend. Tell me more about learning. If I really want to continue upgrading my skills, if I'm in the technical space like you are in, what should the listener do, or what should the person do?
In the tech space, if you want to continue learning, number one, you have to always try to find out what is the next trend. Okay. Like right now, everyone is talking AI.
Yeah.
So you should not say AI is technically, you should not say it's bad.
Yeah.
You're actually supposed to see like how does it work. So being like someone who is curious brings in the continuous learning, because Someone just asks you, I want something that can detect if someone is stealing the cable underground.
Yeah.
How do you provide that? I've never had someone stealing the cable underground.
Yeah.
So I have to start now researching.
Do people actually steal
How
the
do they
cable?
steal?
The cable.
How do they? Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Do
So-
people actually steal the cable?
Yeah, people steal.
People steal.
You lay your fiber cable 10 kilometers along the way, someone can dig it out. So how do we detect and protect? You have to give a
Hey,
solution.
people are a problem.
Yeah.
And technology is the solution.
Technology is always a solution.
Okay.
So I think apart from maybe even in future it will be giving life,
Yeah.
but apart from that part of how do we breathe, it's still a mystery maybe
Yeah.
here and there.
Yeah.
But technology again is
Yeah.
doing that. People are on ventilators.
Okay.
That's technology.
Okay.
Anything that's going to make your work simpler, going to improve the quality of your output, that's technology.
Let's now hear your views about this young person who wants to venture into the technology space. There are two areas that they can decide. I'll go to the hardware, purely hardware. So for me, I want to be an engineer, like a computer engineer who focuses on hardware. I want to go to the software side. What's your view? Which one should they choose? Or what would be the best advice? Where are opportunities? Which side has more advantage?
You cannot say which side has more advantage.
Yeah.
Because again, the first thing that drives success is interest.
Yes.
Like, yes, I want to be in technology, but I'm confused.
Yeah.
There's also a trial and error kind
Yes.
of learning.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to do software and someone else wants to do hardware.
Yeah.
Let me consult someone in software. Let me also consult someone in hardware. Let me hear their views. That will help you to make a decision.
Yeah.
But again, you can try. Like if I start with hardware,
Yeah.
hardware has to work with software in one way or
Yes.
the other.
Yes.
So it means even if I work with hardware, at one point I would want to learn how does it interact.
Yeah.
So you can, the point is, don't just be stuck. Which one do I choose?
Yeah.
Make a step, start.
Yeah.
Just start. If you're not sure which one,
Yeah.
start with the first one that comes.
Yeah.
I believe me or not, over time you'll realize, now I can do this,
Yeah.
I can do that. This one is easier, this one is hard. If this one is hard, I can also leave it and focus on with the one that I'm more productive.
Yeah.
Because again, no one has enough time.
Yeah.
It's always like, I start now, I have to achieve this and this. For instance, let's talk about someone who is employed.
Yeah.
You get to the office, you have a manager or a boss.
Yeah.
They're expecting you to deliver X, Y, Z, right?
Yeah.
You also have your own personal deliverables.
Yes.
How do you juggle around between the two?
Yeah.
So you have to figure out, okay, I can't do this and this and this,
Yeah.
but I have to still deliver the
This.
expectation.
Ah.
Now, let me start, do this, finish.
Okay.
So the most efficient way of
Yeah.
finishing tasks is prioritizing and focusing on one.
Okay.
You can, if you try to do 5 at the same time,
Could be a
productivity is
problem.
always.
So you're saying if it's hardware or software, interest first.
Yeah.
And then with that, try and
pick.
see what works, and then
Yes.
now you can be able to pick the direction. Another view, you worked with local people and Chinese.
Yes.
What makes Chinese special? I hear they're so good at technology, they can build anything. What is the skills you have been noting from your organization that you're saying, these people, this is what they have different?
Yes. Number one is that part of focus. This guy, if my objective is to make a sale, I'll focus on making the sale. If my objective is to make this car start, I'll focus on that. Anything that's not contribute, actually, I like that culture, because let's say today I want to make this car start. Cleaning the car is not going to help me start it.
Yes.
The point is, I get into the car and no. So the first thing, they will just focus on, how do I get into the car? How do I open it? How do I start it?
Okay.
So that level of focus
Yeah.
actually gives us more productivity.
Number one is focus.
Focus.
Number two, what else are you seeing? I'm sure you may have seen some traits
Yes.
there that we can pick from the Chinese now.
Punctuality.
They are punctual.
You'll be surprised.
Okay.
We agree we are going to start this meeting at 9. They'll show up 8:50 and 9. I've gone with them to clients' meetings, and I can explain this. You go to a meeting, it's a Kenyan company maybe, or it's a Kenyan CEO. We're supposed to meet at 2. will be there. If I'm in office and I'm wasting the Chinese guy's time, he's going to push me, we have to go now. And then we get to the customer's meeting on time. Then we get the customer is not ready. He will ask, why is the customer not ready? Yeah, like we are here on time and we agreed it's 10.
Yeah.
They should be here. That's the expectation.
Okay.
There's another concept.
Yeah.
In Kenya, we have a traffic problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a customer is supposed to come to the office for a meeting at the same time, right? Then he's caught up in traffic. He will not really want to like accept that, okay, there's traffic and it's delayed. No, I should have planned better.
Yeah.
So that
they know,
like
jam,
be precise.
Don't look for a problem.
Yeah.
Which is that trait? You can give me that trait. Something you've noted that these Chinese are really different, and maybe that is what is making them so special. Why are they building our roads? Why are they the ones, coming up with the best technologies and everything that you see, robots and all that? What is that trait that you can see?
I think the objectiveness and curiosity.
Objectiveness and curiosity.
Yes.
Okay.
The
okay.
point of focusing on the thing and making sure it works.
Yeah.
And how can I make it better?
Okay.
If I'm supposed to deliver something today and tomorrow you want to see the same delivery, how can I improve it so that next time you think about it, you think about it?
Yeah. Okay.
That is something.
Now let's talk to this young person here, or even a parent. And you've traveled a lot. You've said you've gone to many countries.
Yeah.
You've seen many things, right? What is the challenge? What is one thing that you will say we need to change so that we are able to move ahead and adopt technology and grow and scale? Is it a mindset thing? Is it a resource? Is it what do you think is the problem?
I think so many.
Yeah.
But let me maybe focus on the parent and the child, right?
Yeah.
The parent, don't choose for your child. Guide them, but don't choose. I can imagine when I started, someone wanted me to be a teacher. A teacher, that means I go to a teaching school, become enrolled by the government or private school. But yes, I am a teacher right now because I still train people on one or two things.
Yeah.
But I'm not a professional like career teacher.
Yes. You'll be somewhere in a class. Maybe
8 to 5.
in a certain school.
Waiting for this lesson to skip and all that.
Yeah.
So parents should actually listen to what can my child do.
But don't make the decision for them.
Don't decide for them.
Okay.
Just guide them, tell them, if you become an engineer, this is what you'll be doing.
Yeah.
Also provide exposure.
Okay.
I can imagine, I formerly came in Nairobi in 2015.
Okay.
Coming to Nairobi, the first things first, you'll get lost in town if you're new and you're alone.
Yeah.
So you can imagine when that happens, you need to step up, now start to learn every day.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah.
So also provide exposure.
Okay.
You hear the school is taking the students on a trip.
Yeah.
Work hard or figure out ways to make sure your child also participates in that.
Okay.
You hear there is a tech event for children.
Yeah.
Make sure that you also have your child just involved. Even if you're not sure if the child is passionate about tech or not, just make sure they just show up.
And on that note, we have a STEM Fest and a hackathon event at Strathmore University on the 1st and 2nd of August. So feel free to go to our website, elimutab.co.ke or elimutab.africa, and you're going to see the link for registering. Please bring your child. You do not know if this will be the eye-opening moment for them to realize that actually technology is not bad. We'll have different people showcasing different technology solutions, so feel free to bring them on board. So apart from now having these exposures, do you have a problem with mindset where maybe technology is for boys, or maybe because you've traveled a lot, maybe people think technology is, or parents do not really and have not embraced the future?
Apart from the traveling, just think about access to the internet, the access we get.
Okay.
Growing up, I used to know engineers are only men. Actually, I never met a lady engineer growing up.
Wow. Until
maybe later on, while in high school, then you start going the school exposure and all that. Actually, exposure also told me that I don't want to do medicine. because maybe of one phobia here and there.
Yeah.
But because of the exposure, I learned about it.
Yeah.
So the point is, as much as we are learning and getting exposed to different things, let's not have the mentality that this is only for this group of people. Let's build a culture where anyone can do. There is this camp I once attended, and the speaker just said, say, I am me and I am Ellie. Me and able means, in that interpretation was, I believe in myself,
Yeah.
and I can do whatever I want, whatever I put my mind to achieve.
So there's no gender in tech. No, tech is not for boys.
It's also for boys and girls.
Tech is also for boys and for
girls.
Very good. Let's advise the young person. You are young ones, you're still young, and he's thinking about, either going into tech, he's already in tech, a bit confused. He thought tech was flowery, there would be some nice things, nice sparks. They don't have direction. What would be your advice for these people?
The next person is there.
Yes.
So, okay. So maybe you can think about this.
Yeah.
You want to do something, you put your mind to it, and that's what you achieve. But again, if you're confused, you don't like A, try B. Don't waste time thinking, do I choose A, B? Don't procrastinate, because it's a big disease, procrastination. Can I try this? Okay, let me leave this. Also, when you start a task, as hard as it gets, don't think that it ends there, because technology is also, it looks like flowers, because let's say you have TikTok, we have Facebook and all this. It's already done by someone, but when they started building it, I'm sure maybe they may even have a different concept. By the time the end product is there, it's something different. So when you start building a concept, think about the possibilities it can give you. If you need to think about, let's say, you want to make an app to make money, what is the business perspective of it? You want to venture into technology, how do I start? We've already told you the different avenues you can do to start. So as a person who is coming up and learning maybe step A, B, C, D, just pick one and take that path, and also be disciplined, because that's the other thing. A, B, C, D, you jump A, B, C, D, but again, by the time you're reaching D, you think, A was good, let me go back to A. As much as you're doing that, think about what is the next thing about this. So I think that's the best like, try and just focus on achieving. But I'll tell you, it's not an easy and smooth way out.
Yeah.
You have to put in work also so that you achieve, because even getting here, it was not just a smooth ride.
Yeah.
You have to learn, and also make sure if you're working with people, you try to reach their capacity and expectations, not necessarily meeting it 100%, but just moving step by step, trying to that objective.
Wow. So as we come to an end, what does the future look like for you, for Zeph?
The future is bright.
Yeah.
I can say that.
Yeah.
20 years from now, I'll not be working for someone.
Yeah.
I'll be making my own, and I'll have some things in the market to improve someone's future, someone's life.
Wow.
So that is the scope.
Yeah.
I come from the network industry.
Yeah.
I focus on hardware and software.
Yeah.
But again, I also want to empower people and work with people to bring new solutions, new technologies to this. Let me go as close as home to this country. We want to make sure we bring change.
Wow.
And the change is not just going to be political or anything.
Yeah.
We're just going to make sure we teach and make things that will simplify the future.
Good. Parting shot. What is one thing that you say, a statement or something that you feel you like to say to people? Maybe you've learned and you've maybe gotten that from your experiences.
It's always a lot, but just focus. And if you're a Christian, pray to your God. If you have another religion and you have a force or a being that you believe in, focus on that and respect it. Also, if you live with everyone else, respect them and make sure that teach them or learn something from them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sawa. Thank you, guys. You've heard it from Zeph. He's an expert in both hardware and software. And the solution he gives is you bring a problem to him, however sophisticated it is, and it provides a solution, especially where the combination of software and hardware is, whether it's parking systems, locking solutions, or anything that you may need for him to provide. The other thing that Zeph has said is you need to have mentors. Please go and find mentors that will help guide you in your tech career. And when you talk about mentors, it doesn't mean you have to officially sign a paper, you are my professional mentor. Just talk to a person, get some advice here, some other advice here. And where do you get mentors? They are all over. Just open your eyes in your environment, if you're at school, your lecturers, and all that, you'll find this exposure. The final thing he said that you have to be a person of discipline and you have to focus. Just like he's told us about the character of the Chinese and how they focus on the problem and only on the problem until they have solved that, they stop, they start moving to the next one. He said, if the car is not starting, don't wash the car. That will not make the car start, right?
Yeah.
You have to make sure you handle the problem, and then after that, you can move to the next step. A lot of wisdom from Zeph. Please feel free to go to his channel. You said it is?
Mwando the boss.
Mwando the boss.
Mwando the boss.
Mwando. Oh, Mwando the boss. Feel free to go to his channel, Mwando the boss. There is a lot you can learn from him, and he's also ready to give mentorship. So anytime you go to Mwando the boss, you can ask for mentorship, and he can be able to be guiding you in the technology space. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Let's continue raising geniuses one episode at a time. Thank you.